Willie D. Live.
What about the people who use SNAP to subsidize their income? You know, like say for instance, you got a mother of five, a single mother of five.
A single mother of five.
Now,
That's a hell of a trick.
There's a lot of
That's a hell of a trick,
there's,
boy.
there's a lot of single mothers of five and fours and threes and sixes out there. A lot of them.
Yes.
But let's say you have a single mother of five and she's busting her ass. She's not sitting back waiting on anything. She ain't getting no help from the outside, period.
Yes.
And she needs some type of subsidizing. Okay. What about that? Is there an exception for someone that's in a position like that? Let's say she makes $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month.
Yes.
But she got 5 kids, and you know how it is, how expensive it is to raise kids these days.
Absolutely.
So what if the government gave her maybe an extra $1,200 a month, $2,000 a month,
Yes.
to help her get over the hump? Is that doable? Is that something acceptable in your eyes?
No, because we have to look at the long term, and there can't be any birth without pain. So in the transition period, there will be some challenges, but we have to remember America is in fact the wealthiest country to ever exist, even with the poverty that we have. And also in terms of black people, if we're just talking about black people, we have it. In fact, we're the wealthiest black people on planet Earth. So we have it. And there's something called civil society. Civil society fills in the gap where government is not doing the work. And the truth is, government's original mandate is not to do all this extra stuff. It's to do the things that will be of common benefit. Government's job is not to reallocate capital. In fact, you observe that government's not very efficient with allocating capital. That's why the government's in tremendous debt. So what should government do? Roads, bridges, because you don't build bridges, right? And if you did build a bridge, it have to have other people on it. So you want them to contribute because they're using it in common. Conversely, if we were to pay $1,200 to this person or $1,000 to this person, we're A, misallocating capital, and B, we're allocating private funds to something that's not a public good. Government is supposed to be for the public good. And here's the most important thing. We really want to ask ourselves, if we continue to subsidize bad decisions, are we incentivizing bad decisions? I find it funny that you can find, and this is across all of the colors, across all of the religions, you find the people who are most responsible, most well off, most intelligent and educated. Why don't you have any kids? Oh, we're gonna plan it out. We're gonna make sure the time is right. We're gonna make sure our finances are right. They're making all these plans. And then it's the people who don't have their life together, the people who are uneducated, the people who are unprepared, the people who have poor emotional intelligence. You don't have to ask them why they didn't have kids. They got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And when you are making these investments, you're incentivizing bad decisions and you're making poor investments. You're actually investing capital into what is probably going to return the least. So I say all that to say this. I love that a woman might have 5 kids, 6 kids, 7 kids. I say carry on. We need to repopulate, especially the blacks in America, because our population is in decline. They say we're 13%. I'd say it's probably like 10%, our ethnic group, which is to say the foundational black American. Black people, yeah, with immigration from Nigeria and Haiti and other places, black people might be at 13%, but our ethnic group, our tribe, is probably at 10% or less, especially the fact that more black children are aborted than born. So I would say, yeah, do have kids, but select a man who is honest, responsible, and reliable, and have children with him and obey him, and he will honor you and he will honor those children. And we'll see women make rational decisions, and women are rational. Oh, you better believe it, because they know how to fill out that application and get that EBT and that Section 8 and all those safety nets that they know are there. But when they know those safety nets are not there, they will make the rational decision to deal with men who are honest, honorable, loyal, and responsible. And then we will have some wholeness again. And the truth is, the government is not our father. The government is not our friend. In fact, the government is largely the reason that black people were disenfranchised for a long time. They still owe you 40 acres and a mule. You've not got either. So you think that this EBT is your form of petty reparations? No, it's your form of prison. And what's more is they're not giving this to the poor people to help the poor people. You know who's benefiting off of that? It's your local grocery store that gets to rely on the fact that they know the government is giving you spending power to come give to them.